Hi, it's Richard at Richard's Guitars, and just thought I'd show you a little bit of a development that's going on in the shop. It's been chaos this last few weeks because back here, I think you can see here, kind of looks like a bit of a building site in the showroom here on this right hand side. What those are our brand new Furch display stands. So they're going to kind of go down here in the central alleyway. They're going to look rather beautiful, and they're being put up this week. So we're going to have some lovely Furch display stands. We've got our good friend Gary coming in this week to get all that get all that sorted. This is the space that you would come to when you have your private appointment. And some people have been asking me about whether we are now fully open to the public. And the answer is no. There's two reasons for that. One is that with COVID absolutely on the rise, still a lot of uncertainty. I've seen it in the shops, people are still wearing their masks. There's a lot of uncertainty about the kind of the COVID side of things. And I just think that regardless of COVID, there is a really lovely feeling that when we're looking after someone in the showroom here, that they can come in, they know that they've got our undivided attention, and they know they're in a safe, protected environment, no one else here to cough and splutter over them, and you've literally got this whole space to yourself. It's really cool. So hopefully no one's going to be too upset that we don't have an open door. Just give us a call, ring us, get booked in, and you can come in and try any of these guitars. So I'll get on with my review now of the new Furch guitar. And today I've got something really tasty to show you. It's from the Furch range, and you may or may not know that depending on whether you follow the videos or whatever, I've sold Furch guitars for many years, and I'm proud to say I was the first dealer in the UK to ever lay hands on a Furch guitar, and was even getting involved with these guitars before they were even officially available in the UK. Many moons ago. And they've remained an absolute firm favourite of mine ever since. There's been ups and downs with distribution issues and supply issues along the way, but over the last 12 months we've got in place a direct kind of partnership with Furch. So we're now able, or I'm able, to speak directly to Furch, get the guitars in that I want. So it's just been fantastic, and although COVID has caused all sorts of chaos in the wider world, it's actually been a really wonderful time with the whole Furch relationship, so really good. This slope shoulder model is one that I rarely ever got my hands on in the days when we had to rely on distribution, because it wasn't considered as easy to sell, let's say, as sort of grand auditorium models and OM models, which is ridiculous, because the slope shoulder guitar is an extraordinary instrument, and I'm going to show you why now. I'm not going to off on too much, because I'll just give you some basic overview of this guitar. I've also got a gentleman that may be interested in buying this one, so I promised him I'd show him the guitar. So I'll start off with a little bit of an up close on the guitar itself. It's the Vintage series. So let me give you an idea of where this fits in. These days you've got what they call the colours of, of the rainbow, as they would say. They all offer different aesthetics and style differences and wood options. So just chat to me if you want to know any more about that generally. The Vintage series, however, is very much set in the early vintage, as it says, era. So all of their guitars have a very classic vibe to them, and when you get them out of the box, they kind of might look like a guitar that's been in the attic for some years. That kind of look. They'll always have that very vintage vibe to some degree about them. So herringbone inlays. The machine heads are gold patina, I think they're called. Gotos, 15:1 ratio. Machine heads, absolutely beautiful. So this, what they call gold patina, it has this, again, sort of aged feel to it. So the whole vibe with the vintage 2s is that you're getting that very old school look, with the hand brush finish, again with the light shine, and you can see there's this kind of haze to the finish, gives it a really beautiful old school look about it. Not a high gloss. It's got this really beautiful sort of older look to it. Absolutely beautiful. and the old diamond kind of inlays, again very classic, very traditional. But the general idea with a slope shoulder is, as the name suggests, it's a dreadnought, but this bit here just comes in at the top, more so than a regular dreadnought. Sometimes I think you might call them square shoulders. So the dreadnought sometimes will come out more here and round. So you lose this lump on the side. Now, as a rule, what that does, as this will demonstrate, it somehow controls the frequencies, the range of frequencies. So you get what I'd call a more powerful, punchier tone that isn't quite so bass and treble heavy. It's a more balanced overall tone that you get from the guitar. And as this guitar will show you, it's just extraordinary. I'll try and show you what I mean with this just by playing a few chords. So, and again, Furches every time. Very powerful sounding guitars. Furch guitars are very, what I call strong sounding. There's a strength and power to them. Listen to that separation of the notes. Oh, what am I doing? Start that again. So you see, when I hit that bottom E, there's still somehow a balance to it. There's power and strength, but nothing sounds like it's... Rubbish. So what you hear from this guitar is a strong, powerful sound. It's got like what I'd call a good mid-range, you could say, punch. You still get the definition of the rosewood and spruce that comes out from this guitar. Didn't really mention that earlier, that it's still a detailed kind of sound. It's less of that kind of woody sound that the mahogany would give you. It's a little bit more crystalline, you could say, or not crystalline, but detailed. More separation of the note than mahogany gives you. So there you go, the Furch Vintage 2. I hope you love it as much as I do. It's a beautiful guitar. If you're looking for this style of guitar, you won't find a nicer example. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.